Well, hey everybody, Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. I am here today with a really cool unboxing from jmbullion.com. Probably my favorite place altogether to get this particular item when it comes to silver. And I'm going to show you what's going on. This is kind of a hint right here in this treasure chest. I'm going to show you a bunch of the ones I've gotten, but they have like the best selection. They have really good prices on this particular product for sure. I see a lot of people already like reselling this for $10-15 more than you can get it for on JM Bullion. So great deal if you go ahead and check it out. I'll have a link directly to the item in the description of the video in case you want to check these out. They are what I think is the coolest of all the stackers that were done in 2023. Now, these are some of my favorite processed silver pieces to get. This stuff right here is neat because it looks stinking awesome. They do some kind of 3D printed molds on these things, I guess, and they stack. So it's like everything you could possibly want. And I've never seen this before where they come in the plastic, so I'm going to have to dissect this a little bit so we can see these things close up. But these are the dragon head. Like, I think they're just like 2023 year of the dragon because that's a popular theme here in 2023. So they made some stackers of the year of the dragon, apparently. And I'm going to try to get them out of this super strong adamantium style plastic. Right, my goodness, get out of there. Oh, come on, I'm on a video right now, guys. I can't do this. Jeez, dude, this stuff grips too. It's real grippy. Hold on, maybe I should use the old lightsaber of mine to get these things out. What do you think? Let's try that. Wow. All right, that should help a little bit. Wow. All right. So, in case you want to keep it in the plastic forever, you can totally do that because it's easy to do, seeing as how that's super strong plastic. But they do come in a capsule, and they remedied the problem. A lot of people were complaining about some of the stackers that were coming out not having the fineness and the purity of the silver on them. If we go ahead and do a little zoomage, we can see that they've fixed that right there. It looks like it was laser engraved. So it says AG 999, 2 ounce of silver. And what's neat is for a processed silver, these are actually pretty cheap. And like I said, it comes with the capsule. And if you really wanted to, they are stackable. So I got 2 because why would you only get 1 if they are stackable, right? Why? I mean, how could you? How could you do that to yourself? Come on, man. You're doing yourself a disservice if you only get 1 piece of silver if it is meant to be a stacker. I think, you know, that's my personal belief. But hey, don't go out there and overextend yourself in your budget, especially right now here in December when I'm making this video. Maybe be careful. Jeez, not this stuff again. Oh, we went through this the last time. Okay, I think we're working on it. Get out of there. Oh, dragon, come out of your cove or cave or whatever dragons live in. Well, if they were real, maybe they were, I don't know. All right. So here you go. As you can see, the detail on these ones are phenomenal. We're going to show off some of these other stackers too that I've got from JM Bullion. But look at this thing. You can see the eyes right here. Look at that. Awesome. Very, very diamondy look to it. You see the nostrils right there. And just so much going on with this beautiful piece. And again, these are stackers. They do stack wonderfully. And if you'd like, another process is getting this thing out of these super, super tight, meant to be direct fit to these pieces, capsules. Okay, we got it out. Wow. All right, we're gonna take them both out. Now listen, I probably, to be honest with you, I should be using gloves for this. But for the sake of this video and the sake of you guys being bored to tears over me trying to get these things out already, I'm just going to go ahead and unglove it. These are for my personal collection, so I'll have to live with that and see if I can get these out of there. They are in there like real secure, I tell you what. Let's see. Come on now, Dragon. The people are watching, Dragon. Come on. Oh, there we go. I got it out. Okay, that's the ticket. Pull from the nose. Pull from the nose. All right. So here it is, out of it. And they feel good. They feel actually out of the plastic. For some reason, they feel heavier. I don't know how to explain that. It makes no sense, right? But they feel good in the hand. Has that very cool, like just diamond feeling to it. Very rough, like a stone. Ah, man. Very cool. This part right here this is so well done. like I said, I think this is personally, this is one of my favorite ones that I've seen. Definitely the coolest one in 2023, I think. This is going to be close to my favorite for the St. Michael's. I mean, St. Michael's is definitely number one, but this dragon one right here is super smooth. I like it. And look how great it stacks. It looks like it's just one right there. Can you see that? It stacks flawlessly. Look at that. Boom. Comes right off. No problem. It sounds awesome too, doesn't it? It sounds like just a piece of steel just hitting something. I like it. Yeah, these are cool. Very, very cool. Very sturdy pieces, and they stack wonderfully. Again, if you want one, I mean, if you're a collector of these stackers, I think this goes into your collection. As you can see from the video, if I can zoom out right here, you can see that I am a collector of these stackers, and I actually have more than this. This is just something that I put in on my curio, and I will actually end up putting these dragons in there too because they're so much fun. But you can see there's the Targe shield, so that's a really cool stacker. There was this one right here, which this had a little crack on the capsule after I kind of made a little dropping occur, but at least it's on the capsule, not on the piece. But this is a really cool one. This is the Aztec, and again, a lot of these are still available on JM Bullion, and they usually have like the biggest selection I've seen of these stackers, so check them out. But this one right here had a little flack to it when it came out because it didn't have the 2 ounce, the 999 fine silver anywhere on it. They didn't laser engrave it. They did nothing. And I guess they said that it would have ruined the piece if they would have tried to do that. And you look at it, it's not a whole lot of places they really could have done it. But I wish that they did do it. I think most of the community was like, probably should have that on there. Probably need to have that. So they have fixed it from there and beyond. And prior, this was like the one that, you know, kind of set the pace for, hey, we need to have that on there. But it's still one of the coolest ones too. That Aztec calendar is fantastic. The stuff that goes on this piece is just super cool. This right here is actually another really cool one, really underrated. This is the vault door. As you can see, stacks wonderfully too. I stacked this one, and it's hard to tell. I think this is upside down right now. Let me see. I think it's hard to tell. The details is so small, and as you're looking at it right now, you're probably like, yeah, it looks like there's a lot going on there. Let me zoom this to the maximum I can here. I mean, look how crazy the details are in this thing. And that's the cool part about the stackers, is all the details are just insane. Look at that, the vault. I mean, you could have never seen that if I zoomed out. Let's try it. Tell me where the vault is. You can't even see it. I zoom in. We can read that silly stuff on there. The vault. And it actually says more too. It says, I think it says 999 fine silver right here, just below it. There's so much going on. Can I actually, hold on. Can we get the old magnifying glass out? Here we go. Oh, we're going deeper. We are going down the rabbit hole. What does that say on there? I know I've read it before when I did the specific video on this one. I'm trying. We're going to get seasick. I got to stop myself. We're going to get sick. Again, let's go back to this real quick for the detail, just to show it off. I mean, like I said, these stackers are phenomenal. If you're not a fan of these stackers, it's like, I don't understand why. They sell really, really good on the secondary market. And actually, I'm going to tell you this in this video right here. A lot of these stackers, they make them for a period of time, and then they're not really, some of them actually are. Some of them are limited to a certain amount, and usually it's the kilo size. These smaller ones right here, they do sometimes have a limit. Sometimes they really don't just, say that limit until after they've retired them. But if you get them and then you can wait until like everybody's sold out of them, the price ends up going up really significantly on these. So sometimes you can time the market right if you are a reseller, and you can really capitalize on these things. Look at the detail in this shield right here. I think this is like, isn't this like King Henry's shield? I think this is this one. I mean, you could go on for days on the different things going on here. Absolutely nuts. And again, this is a stacker. It is stackable. And if you zoom out, you miss all of that detail just about. It looks cool from a distance, but you don't really understand what's going on. But this is an example of one that went up in price significantly when there was a demand because there was none to be found out there. So everybody was sold out at one point. And if you had these right here, you were getting about twice as much as you paid for them. And it was so easy to do, ladies and gentlemen, so easy. It is why sometimes you really want to focus on this stuff, man. This collectible stuff, I know you got the silver crowd out there, the old timers that just believe that this stuff can only be sold to a coin shop or a pawn shop or an antique shop, whatever. But there's just so many of us now that are on this silver movement that we just collect and buy and preserve and hold our wealth and collect, cool things. I mean, even if this is not, just a precious metal to our eyes, this is a cool thing. This is a collector's piece. And again, they put the laser engraved right there, AG 999, 2 ounce. So yeah, this is cool stuff. And like I said, I personally did pretty well by buying a decent amount of those early on. So these are cool. So they're doing several of these right here. These are like all the chess pieces, I guess, they're going to be coming out with, or at least they've come out with a couple so far. And so they actually have a little plastic piece that these go with, and you can make a crown as these start to go around. It forms a nice little crown that you can, I don't know, just put it for a display piece. But they have a nice little curve to them, which helps them stack. Bada bang. But yeah, like I said, all of these I've gotten from JM Bullion now. Pretty happy with how fast it comes. I can't complain. Even with the shipping from these right here, if you have to, if you don't got the dollar amount to spend, like I said, these resellers are coming out selling these right here for more than you could just go yourself, go to JM Bullion and get them brand new from them. It's cheaper just to do it that way than try to get through all these resellers. I mean, but whatever. If you like spending more money, I guess that's your business. What can I say? But again, I'll have a link down in the description right where you can get these right here. And I would highly recommend grabbing these right here as they're one of the newest ones out. And I'd imagine this is one of the last stackers that's going to be available for this whole year, seeing as how it's 2023 and it's about to be the old 2024. So yeah, I love these so much. I'm going to keep them in the plastic because I think it presents better in there. And also me and my clumsiness, as you can see, I've already dropped it like twice on the screen. It's probably just safer for the dragon. These are not, real dragons, which are a little bit more sturdy. These, can scratch up a little bit, these poor dragons. So, bada bang, I looked real close. I don't see any, like, gaps in the scales, kind of like Hobbit style. I don't see any, Smog the dragon. Nobody? All right. Very cool. I don't know. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Am I crazy? This is going into my permanent collection. They don't really stack very well by themselves in this little box that I actually burnt up and made it kind of look kind of fun. I'll show this off real quick. I got this from the dollar store, and I just took a little torch and I kind of like just burned it up a little bit, and it kind of just looks like a fun little box. Looks cool in the curio that way. So I'll try to stack them in here as best as I can. There we go. Bada bang. Something like that. I'll just fit them wherever I can. All right, go in there. Oh, can I get one more in there? Oh, St. Michael's shield. Ah, all right. Anyways, I got to go for now. I greatly appreciate you watching. JM Bullion, if you're listening, keep on bringing these out because I love these things so much. That's like my favorite thing that's been out there in the hobby is these stackers. Absolutely love these to the 10th degree. Is that a high degree? 10th degree? To the millionth degree, darn it. I love it that much. All right, got to go for now. Appreciate you for watching. Spegtacular is out. Well, hello, everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. When I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.